on the last episode of Gameplay Buddies. Then, who did write it? Hiro could have very well written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Indeed.
Freddie Benson!
Bottles, you may have to censor that, actually. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know what's really funny?
Oh, I'm very sorry. Bottles, please censor that. Please.
You seem to remember I made that same mistake.
Yeah, you did. Oh, Bottles, I'm sorry. Please censor that.
In all seriousness, do censor that.
Yeah, please.
And don't be like, nah, I'm not going to do it.
No,
actually
please censor that. That was very close. It was very close. Censor, you know what? Censor it with Goofy Scream.
Right?
So, yeah, it's exactly what happened.
He admits it. I figured as much. But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her. I knew it. What? You're admitting to killing her?
Holy fuck!
You already expecting Wario?
Oh my god, Wario!
It's a me, Wario!
This needs to go a little closer to me, though.
Oh, yeah. Wario's a loud character. I apologize.
This is going to be a big one. It's going to be a little angle towards me this time. Yeah. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, so I head to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You did exactly as the note asked. What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, do you mind waiting? There's a couple other people to meet as well.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? Might I'll give you some energy.
Sure, thanks. And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together and realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in the blood across the magazine on the table, and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, I'm gonna! Well, that's what happened. Go ahead, roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura! We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it! No. I think there's more to Hiro's story. What are you talking about? What else could there be? There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure out that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro said that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message doesn't make any sense.
Why pick Toko?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh no, why didn't he use Sakura's finger? I guess, right?
Yeah, my bad.
Or maybe...
I think I just jumped. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I just jumped.
Wait, let me read all the things here.
Yeah.
Maybe, well, why the magazine was hidden, maybe. That would... Right, yeah, that would make sense.
I just jumped the gun too early. That's true. Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the dead body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message and then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really? He's lying! He's gotta be lying! I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime. Then, he's not lying? Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident. I don't think there's any question about that. Then, who was it? If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone... Well, Toko.
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would have want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it? Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Well, why would I have... Wait, but more importantly, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right, I killed her.
No, you didn't. Who asked you? I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle, but that's not where the case ends. What do you mean? What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer. You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it! Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Wow. I have to prove that. Wow. I love Oreo.
I do too. Oh, we got multiple.
Oh,
we got
okay.
multiple.
There's a few.
Status of Sakura's body. I think it's status of
Yellow
Sakura's
powder.
I think it's status of Sakura's
That's
body.
what I call
Actually,
myself.
Because you remember, the blow didn't kill her.
That's right.
Okay, Ogre. Can you do anything? From behind. You only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah. Just once. That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
The status.
I'm just
we
gonna
have
go through.
2 things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through it. You're at lamp. I think you're right too. I always like to go through it. Maybe there's some other.
Yeah. What? That was wrong?
There's something weird. I don't know, there should be a contradiction there somewhere.
But that made sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, what are our other truth bullets?
Yellow powder, which I don't think has anything to do with this, and Kyoko's
Oh,
examination.
that's probably the one, actually.
I didn't mean to actually do that. Of course it launched, like, right when it transitioned.
Yeah.
I didn't actually do
fine.
that. Now we don't know it's that one. What I wanted to do was go here and review the truth bullets really quick. So it was Kyoko's.
Yeah, 2 blows, not 1.
Okay. Yep, cool.
There we go.
Cool. Yeah, it's wrong.
That's wrong! Wah! That's his counter. Wah! Okay.
If Sakura-
you okay?
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head. And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds mean that she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Sorry, I'm drinking.
Hold on! How do you know it just from cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles! It's not just because her head wounds, it's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Oh, there's 2 spaces.
Yeah. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground along with the chest piece it had inside. That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right? For now, just know that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing. But how do you know for sure there were 6 bottles? That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
correlation between the Monokuma bottles.
Oh, sorry. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding.
Oh fuck! Now it's gonna be the Hangman's Game.
Oh right, chess piece, I guess.
Yeah, it depends. Whatever.
Yeah, chess
Yeah.
piece.
Oh yeah, yeah, we got it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's chess piece.
Oh, okay, chess. Okay.
Looking for an E. There it is. And another S. And then a
I need a P.
P. Another E. G. What are you doing here? And another E. Yeah. Dab.
Hangman's Gambit, baby.
Aha! It's the chess piece.
That's it. The chess piece. Are you okay, Makoto? I spent a long few hours. All right. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece. King, Rook, Bishop, Pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those. And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember. So what does that matter? I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, the knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight. Oh, so the queen was missing! So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing. What does chess pieces have to do with anything?
Yeah, Shogi's way better.
Yeah! Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So let's say the bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder. No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case. How is that clear? Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was broken.
It was completely intact.
It was broken.
The bottle must have been broken. What makes you so sure? Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it. Huh? That's right, we found evidence that shows that there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene. What was this evidence?
You can I figure it out before? Hey, oh shit, it was the experiment, right?
Yep.
That is the bottle experiment!
Good job, Warrior. You got it all by yourself.
I did it. Me. Why?
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Me.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered glass. So from this, we can surmise that the 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove. But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway? Because it would have because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved with this case. It must have been used by...
some bowling aficionado.
Yes! I mean Sakura's second attacker.
The bottle was removed from the scene. The bottle removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked. The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, that this is the only possible conclusion. The killer wanted to make it look like there was only 1 attack, so they got rid of their evidence. Oh, guys. It's been a long day. I'm sleepy. From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. He must have been in the rec room when the incident took place. Oh, wait, Maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way, you killed her, I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong, that's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I remember something that proves it!
Okay, fine, let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ura's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early, you know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Dun dun dun.
You did? What?
Pretty soon Oka showed up and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. When I got inside, Oka was all alone. Toko disappeared. Oh, she was in the locker.
And you just now decided to share that with us.
Went to the shock of thinking I killed someone. I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went into the rec room. I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide. What?
Nani?
Nani? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you looking up at me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that Shostok was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find.
A new element has been added to the
Absolutely!
Go on, double check what this is. You can press the triangle during your final strike without a second thought. Now on, you have to pay a little extra attention to the finishing blow. So now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to...
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, okay, it's just this.
Okay.
Also, like the debate, if your logic is shine, okay.
Oh, God.
I need to figure out reload. That's what I need to remember here. Because I...
It is square.
Yep. Fuck. Final strike. Okay. Hide in the record.
There it is.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh! Fuck you, book writer. I am Makoto Naegi, and I like waffles.
I like waffles too!
Oh, at least I kind of resonate with you a little bit. Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does that handprint look familiar, Toko? No, it doesn't! Okay, then let's compare your hand, shall we? Now that I clear everything up, right? Kia! Meow! I don't know. Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth. Okay. It's my handprint.
Dang, she should have admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way! Out with it. Oh, wow, my voice. Out with it. I probably killed her.
Straight up again!
Wait, do you mean probably? Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura? Talk! Now! After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there. So I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
At least he's honest. Can't fault him for that. So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf. But when you did, you put it back upside down. I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry. Imbeciles. All of you. Forget that! Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around...
Sans eye!
There was Sakura, covered in blood, and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you have to ask her.
Her? You mean...
It's you.
Guess who's back, bitches? It was your fault after all. My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combined, they sought even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Oh, that's pretty good. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose didn't... Wait, Miss Morose?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't exactly share our memories. So I can't really say what's going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully, when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit, I wondered? So I opened my eyes to see. Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that! Well, I guess it took me by surprise! I got so startled I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't even an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And then it was all over. You collected the pieces of the bottle and gave the evidence, didn't you?
I was about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been immune from HIRO'S attack. Hey, come on, that's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre, so that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and he's gonna...
Well then that's that! Let's start the vote!
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this! No, not quite yet. Huh? Not yet? Why not yet? Don't you think there's something odd about Toko's story? You had to have noticed. Odd, huh? HIRO'S attack and then Toko's. But that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even his gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling! It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm waiting for the text to are they ending the episode? I think they're ending the episode. So yeah, next time on Gameplay Buddies, you'll actually hear them again. So we'll find out who killed Sakura. Who is it? I don't know. I recorded this before I edited any other episodes of Danganronpa since like part 49, so I have no idea what's going on. I'm just saying the voices and doing my impersonations of them. All right, bye!